Hi, I'm Plami. In this episode of Ray Decay, let's get into Purple Kiss's debut song, Ponzona, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely an interesting beginning. I really hope I like it, because I really loved My Heart Skip a Beat. It definitely feels very epic. Yeah, I'm definitely already liking it. Okay, expect a little bit more explosive for the chorus, but I still love it. The visuals alone are out of this world. I feel like because I was hoping for a more explosive song like My Heart Skip a Beat, it's gonna take me a little bit to really fall in love with the vocals, but I still already kind of like it. I'm gonna get into it more after the reaction. But the visuals of the members and the outfits, I'm in love with already. And the fact that the song is not giving me its all out to you kind of makes it more satisfying to listen to. Like, this song definitely makes me want to listen to it again already. Oh my god, she looks so cool. The girl with the short hair, she's killing it. I mean, everybody's killing it, but she especially. Like, the song didn't really go in what I was in the direction that I was expecting it to go, but somehow I still really like it. It's definitely a really good debut. Okay. There's definitely quite a few things I want to talk about when it comes to this music video. As I said, I am a little disappointed that it's not more appealing to my taste when it comes to like the hard-hitting stuff and what My Heart Skip a Beat was. I was hoping for something like that, but I wasn't really expecting that this song was going to be like that because they have released quite a few pre-debut songs and every single one of them is different from the others. So it wasn't really clear what they were going to debut with, but it was clear that they weren't going to stick with one thing, which is fine actually, because I think they're actually really good, and for some reason the company from which they're coming from, which is Rainbow Bridge World, aka Wana's, Wanawi, and Mamamoo company, for some reason I found myself loving every single group that they have. I mean, for me, it's Mamamoo less so because they're from the third generation, and it wasn't until the fourth generation that I've started to really delve into those groups, but I still really like Mamamoo. But for me, it's not as much as I like ONEUS, WANNAWE, and Purple Kiss, because right now I'm kind of surrounding myself with a lot of fourth generation groups, and am falling out of interest with third generation groups, or at least the third generation groups from the first half of third generation, like from groups that debuted in like 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. I'm more into groups that debuted 2018 going forward, you know? But yeah, the Rainbow Bridge World groups for some reason are the one group of groups that I can really enjoy their songs, despite the fact that they're not really the hard-hitting and rap-heavy types of songs that I usually love the most. I somehow really love their vocals and what they do with their songs, and they somehow still manage to keep their songs interesting despite the fact that they're more vocal heavy than they are rap heavy, because usually I tend to lean very much towards the very rap heavy and hard-hitting kind of K-pop songs, because when it comes to K-pop, I obviously don't understand Korean, so the only things that I can rely to in terms of for enjoyment is the instrumental and the way the songs sound, and usually the kind of songs that are more maximalistic and have more things going for them when it comes to singing, rapping, or instrumental are the ones that I listen to the most and tend to replay. But when it comes to Rainbow Bridge Worlds groups, for some reason I don't really care about that. Even the much more vocal heavy songs still manage to be appealing to me, and I really like this song. I honestly think it's like a 10 out of 10. I don't see anything wrong with it. The music video is great. The song definitely lives up to the potential, although on first listen alone, I feel like it's holding back the explosiveness. I feel like the chorus could have been a little bit more explosive and hype, but the fact that it's not really the most explosive thing ever kind of weirdly enough plays into a strength of this song, because it kind of makes me want to listen to it again, because I didn't really get the energy I wanted to from the first listen. I want to listen to it again and keep listening to it. So I'm definitely curious how my opinion on this song is going to change after the second listen, because usually I do end up loving the songs more by the second listen, but I'm already in love with this song, so I'm hoping and expecting that I'm gonna be more blown away by the second listen. So without further ado, let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, overall, as a complete package of music videos, singing and performance, this is a 10 out of 10. I do like the vibe and the vocals, for sure. Like, somehow, despite the fact that for the most part, I don't pay too much attention to vocals, they make me pay attention to the vocals in this song. They're that good. Oh yeah, it's definitely better on second listen. Oh my god, I love it so much. That's the only part of the song that I'm a little meh about. That that's the only part of the song that I feel like I could have done without. Everything else is great. And even the rapping hits hard. Even though it's like a song that doesn't really need it, it doesn't feel out of place, which is something that I love. I love that fact about it. Also, how many members are there in this group? Because I don't remember how many members there were in my Heart Skip a Beat, but I thought it was like 5 or 6, and now there's like 8. I think there was like a member that wasn't in my Heart Skip a Beat. I remember that fact about it, but Jesus, I'm gonna get a seizure out of this. There's a lot of flickering lights. Baby, they're definitely gonna be one of my favorite girl groups for sure. Even though they're not doing my favorite style of K-pop music, I love it. I think that just shows how good they are. Because they've managed to break the barrier for me to like them. And yeah, I don't like that part of the song. I wish it didn't have it, really. It doesn't ruin the song for me, but I don't like it. I just don't like it, really. But okay, so it definitely improved after the second listen, but not really as much as I thought it was going to. It pretty much solidified my opinions that I had after the first listen. I like it a lot. I think it lives up to the hype of a debut, because I think that this song is definitely a 10 out of 10. There's nothing wrong with it, except that little nitpick that I have for it, but I don't think it's big enough for me to not give it a 10 out of 10. But I was definitely a little, very little disappointed that it didn't end up blowing me away, because I was hoping for like a 12 out of 10 or 14 out of 10 or 20 out of 10 kind of debut, and we didn't really get that. It was pretty much par for the course in terms of quality, in terms of the songs that they've done so far. It didn't feel mind-blowingly better. It definitely didn't feel worse than any of them. And I still love it, but I was hoping that I was going to be blown away, and I really weren't. I was just whelmed. I wasn't overwhelmed, I wasn't underwhelmed, I was just kind of whelmed. Which, it is not like a big deal or anything, it's fine, it doesn't have to be mind-blowing, but I was hoping it was going to, because when I reacted to my Heart Skip a Beat, I was blown away by how good it was. And I loved it mainly because of the chorus, but it was still like a good song in general. And even though that this song is very different from my Heart Skip a Beat, for that song, I can definitely see similarities with Dreamcatcher, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people compared them to Dreamcatcher when it came to that. And even though this song is very different from the music Dreamcatcher does, I can definitely see some similarities still, in vibe maybe. I don't want to say that they're more mainstream kind of like version of Dreamcatcher, but I can definitely see some aesthetic choices that are similar to what Dreamcatcher does, and obviously Purple Kiss, his style is definitely much more mainstream K-pop than Dreamcatcher's. So yeah, I think this is a good song. I'm assuming that it comes with B-sides and with an album, so if you guys want me to check those out, make sure to comment down below, because I do personally have a little bit of an interest to do so, because I do like this group. I don't want to do it for you guys to not really watch it, so I'm only going to do it if there is a demand for it. So if you want me to check out the B-sides, if there are B-sides, comment down below so I know. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also check out the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I am also a writer. And if you haven't enjoyed my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!